Now then, guys, welcome to Strasz Gaming. I'm Luke, and this is my Journeyman save on Football Manager 2019. And things are going kind of okay since, well, I say kind of, going very well, actually. There's a sea of green on here, one dot of, what, I was going to say orange. It's kind of yellow, isn't it? Against Man City. I can't remember the last game that we did, which is kind of weird. I think it was the Leicester and Manchester United game. I could be wrong, but I think it may have been. What I've been doing since, obviously we beat Man U 3-0, we beat Bournemouth 3-0, we beat AFC Wimbledon 6-0 with a rotated team. Wolves, we beat them 5-0 in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup, the first leg. Today we're going to see the second leg of that, and then we drew against Chelsea, dropping some points in the league for the kind of trying to catch Liverpool, and then Man City are in fourth, big game for us, and then Wolves in the Carabao Cup semi-final. Obviously, we drew Leicester in the fourth round of the FA Cup. You're not really going to see that game. There's no point me showing it. The amount of times they've shown us go back to Leicester is, it's just unreal. So we're not gonna see that. Let's just have a quick look at the league table before we get into the game. The league table looks a little bit like this: 22 points in 22 games, 51 points. We're in third place. There's an 8-point gap between us and Liverpool. Liverpool are on fire. They've only lost one game this season to Man City, that is. Obviously, Manchester United just ahead of us. So with that draw to Chelsea, it's not great, but it'll be fine. We should do all right. We're just going to jump straight into this game, though. This is the team we're going to be lining up with. We've got Lars in goal, Nick back, Arab service, Van der Bush at left back, Pixton, Binch, King on the right, Penne, Waring, and Sajenko. We have got a few injury crises. Chiesa's out injured. McQuell's out injured. Davies out injured for 12 days. So a couple of people are injured. A few bits and bobs. So we're starting to obviously play some of these fringe players, especially on the wings. Obviously, King's playing there when playing Waring out on the left-hand side instead of Martial, who's just come back from a knock. But Martial we'll probably see in the second half of the game. We'll get him on playing on that left-hand side. See, he's not been as good as he was last season for us. Waring, obviously, he's one of our top goal scorers. Probably playing him at left mid instead of striker is a bad choice, but he's done a good job for us there. He has scored a couple of goals for us. Sajenko up top as well. It needs to start scoring a few more goals. We are in the transfer window as well. I haven't got any money to bring anyone in, so I don't think I'll be bringing anyone in. A couple of players may be leaving. Well, I have sold a couple, actually, which I've not shown you. A couple of the fringe players. One of the midfielders I sold for 15 million quid. I sold someone else to Leicester for like 6 million. We go close. Waring goes very close. Coming in off that wing, having a shot. And we go close. But we seem to be all over Man City at the minute. And for the first 7 minutes of this game, at least, anyway. Sajenko loses out. Ball kicks up. Van der Bush is there, service. I think this Arsenal team is fantastic. We have a chance this season of really doing something special with the cups anyway. Probably not the league. I'd be nice to win. There we go. There's our first goal. Who has it got it? Was it Sajenko or was it going to be offside? It looked like Paul King. Sajenko, there was a lot of players around that ball. It is counting. Whose goal is it though? Let's have a look. Ball comes in. There's King there. Does he pass it? No, it's Sajenko with the goal. Paul King just gets lucky with it, to be honest with you. It just bounces off one of their defenders for Sajenko to score. Right, another highlight. It comes from a goal kick from Man City. The only worry is, I always worry after scoring a goal, that if we don't get control of the game quite quick, then we concede a goal quite quick. And there we go. There's a quick reply from Man City there. And how many times do I want to say quick in a sentence? And Sane's still playing for them. They've still got, obviously, some real players. We're not quite into full regen mode yet. And that was a good goal, to be honest with you. It just came from their goal kick. Just tore us apart a little bit at the back. Not ideal, but I still think we should come away with a win from this game. So half-time is here. I am going to tell them I'm not happy with the performance, but I'm going to calmly say it. I'm not going to aggressively say it. We're 1-1. It should be alright. With Waring's not performing too well, I think Martial's going to come on sooner rather than later. Penne's not doing that great either. Like Lars, with a big throw out to Nick back. Finds Waring on this left-hand side. Crosses it in. Paul King's there. Paul King does score. Does he have 2 bites of the cherry there? Does it come back off the keeper then for him to score? Or is it just a straight and out goal? We'll have a quick look here. It's a good assist from Waring. Comes in. Paul King's got plenty of time. Hits it. one shot at the keeper, but it's too hard for the keeper to keep hold of. Comes straight back to him, and Paul King gets his 9th goal of the season. He is doing well for us, and he's saying thank you, boss, for putting faith in me this season, because I've chosen him over Reece Nelson. Reece Nelson I used quite a bit last season. Zinchenko goes close, but Paul King, I think he's just younger. He's got that little bit more potential. We're going to have to play him. He has played a few games for Arsenal before I came in. Wareings goes close now. Wareings playing a lot better in this second half, so I might give him a little bit longer before I change him. But we've had a corner. Man City are on the attack. Are they going to get the cross in? No, it's us breaking now. Can we counter quickly? We have got very fast players. Nick back to Pixton, to Binch, to Penne. Paul King crosses it. Ashley Wareings is there for his 12th goal of this season. That is good to see. That really is. That was some good football for ourselves. Good counter-attacking football. We slowed it up when we needed to. Binch plays it to Penne. Penne threads the ball through to Paul King. He picks it up, just crosses. Wareings there to tap it in, and Paul King, I tell you what, he's been sensational for us. Just, his crossing ability is great. Right, I'm going to bring on Longsdale instead of Penne. Penne is not having the greatest of games. Yes, he was involved in that move, but let's just take him off, get some fresher legs on, and just see how we do from here. We don't want to concede a goal now, though, because then that just opens everything up straight away. But I think our defence are good enough. Paul King doing his bit at the back. Pixton now. We're building it from the back quite nicely. Van der Bush to Waring. There we go. Beats his man. Is showing me he can play any area on the field and just wants to be in there. Paul King with a shot. Should have done better. Should have got that one on target, I reckon. Alright, throwing. I'm going to make another sub after this highlight. I'm thinking maybe one of the midfielders. I think they're looking a little bit tiresome. And I think I will get Martial on because I want to start him for the Carabao Cup semi-final game, just to get him some game time in and stuff. So we'll see how this highlight goes. Longsdale looking for Waring. Crosses in. Big cross. Zinchenko's there. It's 4-1. We are tearing it apart. Waring's going to come off. Martial's going to come on. And I think I'm going to take off. Yeah, Pixton I'm going to take off. Sokenby's going to come on. And that would do. Two substitutions made. That's our 3rd sub of the game. And this is just a lovely goal. It's a good cross from Waring here. First time cross and a big header for Zinchenko. It's what we want to see. Right, amazing. We win 4-1. We beat Man City quite comfortably there. I'm very pleased. Let's continue it on. Right, we're going to go play Wolves. We're going to confirm our spot into the final of the Carabao Cup. So yeah, so just give us a sec and we'll get straight into that game. So here we are then. We're at the Wolves game. I'm going to rotate the team a little bit. Irabowen's going to play in goal, so we'll do that. Nick Back's not going to play. Benjamin's going to play. I'm going to play Lovrak instead of... No, I'm going to keep Van der Bush on, actually. Sokenby's going to start. I am going to start Martial and Reece Nelson. I'm just trying to have a look. Ollie Bayliss is probably going to start instead of Penne. I have promised that Longsdale will get more football. In fact, I might start Lonsdale just to keep him happy. Who else? What else do I need to do? Ollie. I'm thinking Ole. Ollie can start as the Mazzala. And have I still got Pixton on the bench? Yes, I have. Feel like that would do. What about centre-backs? Who's tiring? Arab. Let's take Arab off. Start Letty. And then I'm thinking Diaz as well. Maybe. I don't know if it's a bit of a risk starting Diaz. He's not that great. Screw it. I'm going to do it. We're going to rotate. We're going to start Diaz. It's probably a very bad idea to start Diaz. On defend or cover. Defend. Ball playing. Defend on... Yeah, right. Okay, so Diaz is starting. Have we got a decent centre-back? We've got a Rab. I'm going to bring on Service onto the bench, I reckon. I think that's going to be about it, striker-wise. Yeah, that's cool. I might... No, I'm not. I'm going to start Waring up top. I think I am. I don't know whether to start any of the youngsters we've got, like Garrett Sculler. I don't know whether to bring him on the bench. I think I might. Do you know what? I'm going to put Garrett Sculler on the bench and then start him instead, and Waring's going to be on the bench. It's quite a rotated team. We are 5-0 up. We are at home. This is still a decent team. I have kind of stuck to my guns for playing the youngsters in this Carabao Cup because it doesn't really matter whether we win it or not. But we're 5-0 up. I can't see this team losing to Wolves 5-0. Wolves are going to have to obviously go at it and give it some. They're not going to sit back because it's their chance of getting into Europe if they win the league, if they win this cup. I would love to win it because I think at the end of this season I'm going to try and look to move abroad and have a look, see what big jobs is around. And I really would love to go to either Barcelona or Real Madrid. I'd love to go to them. I don't know whether I'll be able to if their jobs come up, but we'll have a look. We'll judge it as the season comes to an end. If they are struggling kind of at the back end of the season, the job comes up, I might try and apply for the job and then say I want to go at the end of the season. But we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. Wolves, though, 40 minutes in, I was going to say on the attack, but Reece Nelson wins the ball and actually has a chance. Benjamin clears it upfield, and that's the end of the highlight. But Wolves, with a free kick, I just can't see him scoring 5 goals. But I've known football managers to screw me over before, so I've just got to be a bit wary of the game. Right. Martial loses out. Lonsdale with the cross. Have we just won a penalty? It looks like we may have done. Have we won a penalty? If we have, I want to see. I don't know who's going to be taking it, so... No penalty. Yeah, it looked like a good tackle, to be honest with you. Scollett is not having a great game. Van der Bush is looking a little bit tired. But we've got Lovrak that can come out and left back, I think, at half-time. And we're going to do that just to save his fitness. I'm happy with it. We haven't conceded a goal. We're not losing. The team is rotated as well, so it's not a strong team we've got out there. We've got some fringe players on. Reece Nelson, I'm just going to keep him around now. Well, in saying that, I'm going to be leaving at the end of the season, regardless. I don't think I want to resign, though. If I, resign, I don't know what to do. Right, Lovrak crosses. Lonsdale. Ollie. So can be with us. It's so close for him. And then belters that he normally scores. Hits the crossbar. Comes straight back out. Unfortunately, we cannot get the goal. Am I going to make another sub? I think I am, to be honest with you. Garrett Sculler's not having a great game. I'm just going to bring on Warings. And then I've only got one more sub to make. In fact, no. I'm going to leave Sculler on. I'm going to start Bayliss because I want him to get some game time. And I just need to keep an eye on Martial's fitness. Wolves with the attack. I definitely can't see him scoring 5 goals now. I feel like they're going to score a goal, which they have scored a goal now. We just need to not get complacent. This, in all fairness, 4 goals in it. There's plenty of time left. Ball over the top. Centre-backs didn't do that great there, really. We have obviously got Diaz and Letty. Diaz is actually having a better game than Letty is. Letty on a 6.1, which is a bit bad. But I might just show some passion, lads. Get yourselves back into this team. They're looking frustrated. Passion shouldn't frustrate you guys. It really shouldn't. We're going to lose this game by the looks of things. And I don't want it to... Put a down on us. Because we have got the FA Cup next. Well, my next game. You guys aren't going to see. That's against Leicester. Fingers crossed we can get the win. We are going to be going into the final. So definitely I feel like the next episode is going to be the final of the Carabao Cup. And it would be lovely for us to win. It really would. Right, Martial. Nelson crosses it in. Waring goes close. Yeah, we're definitely into the final of the Carabao Cup. And I am a bottle job with finals recently. Obviously, we managed to win the FA Trophy with York City. But I've not won any we're so close to getting on. I've not won any cups since then, to be honest with you. We've been in finals. We've been in... Is it 2 FA Cup finals I've been in? I've been in a Europa League final. So yeah, we just need to get our finals on the go. And if we won, I reckon with Leicester, if we won the Europa League final, finished in the Champions League, I've got a feeling I'd still be at Leicester. But we didn't, and we ended it. We lost that game. We're through to the final though. That was a bit of a let off. Oh, shut up. They're not happy with it. It was a let-off. It really was. I don't know when the final's going to be played and who we're playing it against. We book a place in the final. Is it going to be... Let's just quickly do... There we go. I don't know who the final is going to be against. Is it on here? I'm going to quickly fast-forward a little bit just to see if we know when the final's going to be and who we're going to be playing against. Right, so we know who we're playing against in the final, and it's a North London derby. We're playing against Tottenham, and I'm kind of glad because I feel like we can beat Tottenham. When's that game going to be, though? When is that game going to be? Arsenal Fulham been... What is it? So Carabao Cup. Do you know what? That falls perfectly. It really does. I don't think I'm going to show you the first knockout stage against Atletico Madrid. I'm going to do the Tottenham game as the final, and then I've got to do the Liverpool game in the league because that is a big game in the league. It really is. Obviously, they're top of the league. We need to try and just beat them. We've also got we've got some big games coming up. Obviously, I'll be back for then, so I'll be playing the Leicester game, Bristol City. Leicester, hopefully we win. Bristol, Cardiff, and Derby, all winnable games in the league. Hopefully can get some good results there. Atletico Madrid, I don't know how they're doing in the league. They are third. Okay, the Spanish league, let's just have a look. See, Real Madrid job isn't going to go up anytime soon. Barcelona, probably not. Madrid job, maybe, I don't know. I think I just want to go to Spain next season. I feel like I've done England. Let's just move to Spain and just see how we get on there. But I'm going to end the episode here, guys. So thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode. Don't forget to leave a like, all the love down below. Subscribe if you're new and all that sort of stuff. And I'll catch you in the next episode. See you later on.